Hi, so we're still in the new moon in Libra energy, and I wanted to do a quick love reading for some of the air signs because they were the last three that I got to read for. So we're going to start actually with Gemini. So Gemini, this is a love reading for you. It is timeless. Whenever you see it, just take what resonates. So this is for those born under the sign of Gemini, as well as those who have a lot of Gemini in their chart. Check your natal chart to find out what aspects you are, what makes you you, uniquely you. I think you might be surprised. So my beautiful Geminis, those with the gift of gab, the researchers of the zodiac. What do we have in store for you in terms of love? Alright, Gemini, for the headspace, we have the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of passion. It's on the mind, we can well say. But you're also receiving information that's going to guide you in terms of expressing yourself and your inner drive. And so that may, in some senses, take over your focus of love. So you may have a passion project or something going on at work, or some art project, some way that you're expressing yourself that is surpassing your need to seek out love in this moment in time. It's almost like you can put the love on the back burner just at this moment, if that resonates for you. And so there's an element here in the heart space where strength is needed. Strength is needed for you to continue to focus on what it is that feels right for you to focus on in this moment, to not be distracted or put off course, because it feels like your energy is focused on something, and kind of don't want you to feel like you're straying the path. And with the action space, this work card shows up. That's the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, I do feel like it is in regards to work of some sort. It can be your own spiritual discipline. It can be a 3D job. It can be whatever you're creating for yourself and others at this moment in time. It could be a home renovation. It could be many things. But this action is good for you. Because in the feminine energy, we have the Devil card, and that shows up as a, it's almost like an addiction to old patterns, especially in regards to relationships. The Devil card in some ways is the Lover's card reversed, or a different interpretation of the Lover's card that is not quite of the light. And in that sense, it's more of the darker, shadowy aspects of partnership, where there could be like codependency, like just an unhealthy relationship. There could be addictions that are shared between the two of you, and that might be what brought you together and keeps you together. It could be that this is a really karmic situation, and that's why you've remained, because it feels familiar. You feel a little trapped with each other. Completely reliant on each other for happiness, comfort, all those sort of things, when in reality, it can come from within, and relying on someone else to provide you with that is almost a unrealistic expectation and an unhealthy attachment. That's what this card speaks to, is unhealthy attachments. And so I feel like that's maybe something that you're healing through at this moment in time. And the way that you're healing through it is by your own spiritual discipline, your own focused practice, your own channeling of energy into something that's really meaningful for you. In the masculine energy, we have the Five of Swords. And this card does not feel great either. So whereas in the feminine energy we have an unhealthy attachment, in the masculine energy this feels like a headache. It feels like there's no clear ending in sight. There's confusion and chaos. It can feel like things were stacked against them for some reason. It's just not a very light feeling. And when I pulled a quick clarifier on it, I got the King of Wands. So you may be dealing with a fire sign who's experiencing this. Or this could also be showing the potential here. So when freed from attachments, when freed from our own inner limitations, there can be this kind of embodiment of this like driven, passionate, creative, masculine energy. And so, beautiful Geminis, there's a lot on the table here, but definitely stay strong, stay focused. It may not be the time to enter into a brand new relationship or to put 100% in if you're just getting started in something. Be aware of the attachments that you have, of your previous patterns. Know that moving forward, each relationship you enter is an opportunity to rewrite your story. So in that sense, we're not saying things like, every person I date does this to me, every guy's a cheater, things like that. We're getting rid of that mentality and working through it, seeing where those old wounds were and healing them. And that way we can free up the headspace a little bit. Whatever you all are working on, I feel like it's going to be successful because there's a lot of passion and drive behind it. So please just stay strong, my beautiful Geminis, and we'll have another love reading for you coming up.